Okay, Chad, does GTA 6 really need a huge map? My answer is actually no. I don't know. I don't know, Chad.
Everyone knows this map, even if you aren't.
Because GTA 5 map. By the way, why does shit look like Homer
No!
Homer Simpson? This shit looks like Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson map was actually quite small, I think, but it it kind of it felt big. I'm tripping, but yeah, you know my point.
A gamer, you might recognize it. It's undoubtedly one of the most iconic
Oh, the
maps
map.
in gaming,
The
amongst
map
other
chill.
classics from Rockstar.
The map
Just
is chill
looking
like
at
that,
them
huh?
brings back nostalgic memories of countless hours driving around these places, and you can probably
The
name a
map
good
is chill
few
like that,
areas
chat.
out of your mind, since
Yo, who
they're all
made this?
relatively small but
Damn!
packed with details. This is how Rockstar created their
Is it loud enough? Is it loud enough? My eardrums, but the bust. Not like that.
iconic maps, which we know so well today. It's why wishing for a massive GTA 6 map might
Look
miss
at this,
the mark
chat.
entirely.
My boy Jason. Jason W's in the chat. This.
If you can point out one negative thing about GTA 5's map, you're probably quick to point out that the map is clearly split into two areas. With
It's loud as a
the
motherfucker.
lower part of the game and the mountainous countryside that
Yeah.
serves little purpose, with most of its areas.
Why does shit look like GTA 7? Holy shit.
To populate the entire world. You will see most players
My
always
GTA
stick into
5
the city
looks
center
like
because
fucking
up in Wayne
PS2.
County, there's
Huh?
little to do. The place doesn't encourage you to stay there other than some missions forcing you to go there, despite it taking
Yeah, true.
2/3 of the map.
True, actually.
The mountainside is greatly underutilized, and it only helps make the map feel bigger than it is. Which, don't get me wrong, Rockstar is a master at creating maps. Los Santos, being an already 10-year-old map, is an incredible perception of its real-life parody Los Angeles. There's no neighborhood that feels like it was neglected during its development. You can arguably say that they just prioritized the wrong things and made some flawed decisions with the layout. Too much countryside, not enough city. Too many barren mountains, not enough forests, and a massive lake.
Yeah, I would say not enough forests, but not enough cities. Like the Los Santos was, in my opinion, big enough. I would say too much mountains, and the one big mountain was taking too much space. But hey, it was still good.
With no exploration. In the end, GTA 5 was developed for the PS3 and Xbox One.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
which greatly
PS3,
contributed to
and
the
it was
fact
such a
that
good map
the
actually.
game feels
Like
it
still
had
one
so
of the
much
best
potential,
maps.
but didn't achieve it. Even in beta screenshots, you can see there was way more vegetation planned, but it was ultimately scrapped in the final game.
Yeah, because of the
which certainly
PS3.
favored the open spaces.
Garbage
You
ass
can tell
console.
that
I
the
mean,
map
such a
wasn't
weak ass
made to be
console.
played on
Like,
for
get the
10
fuck
short
out of here.
years.
My
Speaking of
iPhone
GTA
11 is
Online,
better.
Huh?
Apart from a map expansion whose main purpose was for a heist, there weren't many additions to the map other than reworks of some buildings. Even with the next-gen version of GTA 5, we still have yet to see any real map expansion, which a majority of the player base had hoped for. Since Rockstar was able to build an entire city just for 2 story mode missions, similar to how Guarma in Red Dead Redemption 2 was also used for a couple of missions, although it is set in a different setting.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, in terms of map design, was a huge improvement
It
over
was.
GTA
It
5, with
actually
every
was.
area greatly
It was so much
utilized.
better.
Looking at past GTA maps,
Such a bigger
especially
map.
San Andreas, it stands out as the better
Actually,
choice for many.
Red Dead 2 is probably Rockstar's biggest and best map for sure. This GTA San Andreas, this is actually my second favorite map. It, it had 3 cities, man. What?
Despite being half the size, it may even feel
It's
larger
garbage
than
now, but
GTA 5's map,
back in the
mainly
day,
because everything was
2004
so well spread out and
or
diverse,
2002, I don't know,
encouraging
2004.
exploration. Traveling from point A
This
to
was
B
like real
always
life
puts
to
you
me.
in an area that doesn't feel dull, which is also thanks to its square map. Whereas in GTA 5, you will always find yourself moving in the
God
same
damn.
direction. Hopefully, Rockstar will
This ray
combat these
tracing
issues in
looks
GTA 6. Its
damn.
map, which is confirmed to be set in a
Like imagine PC mods on GTA 6. Just imagine how good will that shit look.
fictional version of Miami, Florida, already solving the mountain problem as
Like in
there are
Vice
none
City,
in Florida.
boys.
Although Rockstar never explicitly said only Vice City, but labeled the entire state as Leonida, it's safe to expect that there will be more than just
I
Vice
don't know.
City. One user compared the game trailer and leaked footage locations with their real-life counterparts and pinned them on Google Maps, which really puts in perspective
Damn,
how many
actually,
cities and how diverse the map could be. It will undoubtedly
bro
make the
has bro
game's
has too
waters
much
more
time
exciting and using
on his
boats more
dick.
But what the hell?
meaningful,
What?
as there wasn't
Damn.
really a reason
Look
to
at
use
this.
boats in GTA 5 due to its landmass. Based on the trailer and primarily the 2022 leaks, fans were already able to map
Yeah,
out a good portion of what could be the GTA 6 map.
and it's such a good video, actually. Holy shit. Let's continue.
And with that data, they created this detailed concept map.
My mic broke. Are they actually gonna make like Tampa type shit? And what are the other cities? I don't know. I forgot.
Of course, the concept map was inspired by Florida's overall shape, but this is still subject to change since
Yeah,
some
keys
areas lack
in the
data
bottom.
and are therefore kept blank. Some trailer scenes took place in these locations on the concept map, whilst other areas were realized with the help of the
Yo,
leaked footage and the world events, which consisted of over 1,000 event names, similar to GTA 5 Strangers and Freaks missions. If we
1,000?
compare GTA 5 to GTA map,
Damn.
they overall look similar. They're both islands surrounded by waters, which
Oh.
also seems like the only logical thing for a GTA game, as you have to count in aircrafts as transportation instead of horses. This concept map may be disappointing for some, as there were long speculations and hopes for a huge map. One popular discussion was to combine all previous cities into one, or even to
Bruh. Really? You know how much work would that take? I mean, I would love that in GTA 7 or GTA 8, but whoever suggested that, god damn rat.
include the entire United States, since the Crew 2 managed to achieve this, which is overall an absurd thing to hope for. Kalshi is the first legal financial
Fuck is
exchange
Kalshi?
platform in
What
all
the fuck
50
is
states
Kalshi?
of the US, with over 100,000 active users on it. You can bet on
Batty.
any event and different markets, just like stocks. To give you an example, you can earn money by placing a bet on the PS6 announcement.
What? PS6 announced before 2026. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Looks like PS3. Who made this stock? Golly, stock.
New Elden Ring DLC will be, or even
Get
better,
outta here.
on the release date of GTA 6. If you believe the game will be released before December next year, you can place a safe bet for 2026, and if your bet
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. That
If we take a
sucks.
look back at early ideas for GTA 6, there were plans to include large chunks of North and South America, but got scaled
Yo.
down so there would be less crunch during the development. But also
Yeah,
highly likely
if they planned that shit for real, it would probably take them like fucking 15 years. And South America, are you guys crazy? It would actually take them like 15 years for that shit. I like this more. You have like a Florida type shit map, Lonida with Vice City and second big city, a lot of beaches, a lot of like swamp areas.
due to the fact that it would take a ton of time detailing those areas, as seen with other games that did follow this path. Going for a smaller map allows Rockstar to recreate Miami and parts of Florida more accurately and in depth without other areas having to suffer from it. Another thing that some fans didn't appreciate was GTA 5's unlocked map at the start, unlike previous games where some areas were closed until you completed certain missions. For those fans, the locked areas might return, as one popular
Mm,
theory suggests that Lucia's ankle monitor portrayed on the cover art indicates that
yeah.
parts of the map will be restricted again. In a 2012 Notes document, Rockstar
That's a
wrote
good
down
ass
the ideas
theory.
for the next GTA, which, along with Miami and a small town, included making all buildings accessible with modeled interiors. Something that's high on the wish list for many, or at least the majority of buildings accessible, which is really only a viable outlook by going for a smaller map
Mm,
size. Back in 2019, Rockstar was even scouting places in Florida where they wanted to take pictures of some interiors for research purposes. In GTA
interesting.
5, just a handful of buildings were enterable,
What the
which
fuck? I thought this was GTA 6. What is this mod? Like PS9 mod? What?
greatly contributed to a lack of
Hmm.
player exploration and interaction, especially for the single player, as upon completion there wasn't really any interesting thing to do
Hmm.
other than purchasing properties. For most, it was seen as a downgrade from the past GTAs. It is for whatever reason they did not include more accessible buildings like the iconic fast food places and gyms. Luckily, GTA 6 already looks like it will incorporate many
Interesting.
activities. If we go by the leaked world events, we're going to be getting a lot more compared to GTA 5, such as fishing, street races, and the return of basketball. In the same article that
Ooh,
revealed large
basketball
parts
hype
of
as
North
fuck.
and South
Basketball is
America were
actually hype
touchable,
as
we
fuck, Chad.
also got to know Rockstar will add new
No,
areas
my
to the map.
camera, bro. God damn! Don't look at me, Chad. Don't look at me.
Map over time. Perhaps the cancelled story mode DLCs for GTA 5 would have refined the map. Starting from a smaller map than initially planned will certainly benefit everyone, both the players and the developers creating it. Even back in October, a former
Developers.
Rockstar developer told in an
Developers.
interview that he hoped for GTA 6's map to be smaller and denser, boasting memorable
Yeah,
navigation.
this is a better path. W Rockstar, this is a better path. Like smaller map, but filled with so much shit. So alive. Like look at this. Like compared to GTA 5's fucking 4 NPCs per kilometer, this is like I'm seeing like 300 NPCs on the beaches and driving cars driving on the beach at the same time like dogs, little fucking yappers. A lot of gyat. W
And less
W's.
wide open spaces than we had with 5. In terms of what I'm hoping for, I personally would like it to bring in a little bit in terms of size of the world. I think a smaller but more densely packed location would maybe bring back some of that memorable navigation that I loved from the original. GTA 6 really doesn't need a huge map. Just a
Interesting.
logical increase over GTA 5's map should already be enough, but it
Mhm.
should learn from the weak points of GTA 5's
Yeah,
map, which
true.
had the potential to be better. Ultimately, the size of the map
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah, true. Like if GTA 5 released on PS4, it would have been a more like bigger map, a bigger and better map. But I still love that map.
really matter if your
It's still
perception
better
tells
than
otherwise. No map
99% of
can be
Ubisoft
perfect, but if
maps.
Rockstar can
So,
achieve the same level of city density,
sorry,
immersiveness, and
Ubisoft,
balance throughout the
sponsor
entire
me.
map, making each area an interactive place worth returning to, we might be getting close to a perfect open world map.
Yeah, just a W video.